In any case, let's get into this replay, because in the left-hand side of Catalina Ladder Edition, as you can see, it says it right here. In the left-hand position, playing Terran in red, it's Asura, and our hero of the day, playing for Team Aposis, it's our blue Terran Respawn. Yeah. So, let's see what we're going to see. I'm anticipating some kind of, I don't know, Reaper action out of him, followed by fairly standard 13-15 into Stalker so we can repel the Reaper, and then we'll see what happens, because Protoss is fairly wide-ranging in its... Ooh, hang on, what's happening to the webcam? Tell you what, let's turn it off. Webcam has died. Never mind, turn it off. So... yeah, that's sort of the thing I anticipate seeing from the start. We are seeing, from this point onwards, the fairly standard start, no shenaniganery yet, no worker scouting, which is also quite important, because it turns out that, well, you actually need to know where your opponent is to send the Reaper in, but it's not necessary to automatically do it. Our Protoss player getting up a gateway at roughly the same time, 13, which actually could be at roughly the same time given Chrono Boost on the workers. So, and there's a 14 guess. Ooh, interesting. Slightly earlier than I was expecting, but so be it. If you can get it down, get it down. And at this stage, the question we have now is, will there be a Zealot produced on the off chance that there's an eBay block? Because it turns out that engineering bay blocks for your natural are super, super fucking annoying. There's no Zerg replays yet. There will be Zerg replays later. The marking on the left... Asura, the wrath of Asura, is not to be underestimated. And Asura is unfortunately sending the Reaper to the wrong base. Asura doesn't know this yet, and don't worry, I won't tell him. It's going to be totes amazeballs. No, webcam's still dead. I want to put it back on as well. Nope, it's dead still. Never mind. We'll not worry about it too much for now. We'll worry about why that isn't happening later. If it doesn't work in the other screen, then I'll be worried. We might go back to the old camera. The worker's scouting in now, and the Reaper should be redirected. Bam, there it goes. Doing some weird pathing there, because that was apparently the most efficient warrior route. But the Stalker is now on its way, which means that by the time the Reaper arrives, it should be absolutely finerino. The Reaper's going to take another 10-15 seconds to get in, and therefore, well, the Stalker should be out and ready to rock and also roll, which does mean that the workers should be relatively safe. Respawn getting some cheers in the chat. We'll always like to see that, because Respawn has them at the moment. Respawn, you're under attack. Your probes are being shot. And now the Reaper runs away, because it turns out can't get out of it. Can't kill these workers, not when there's a Stalker on guard. No Mothership Core yet, which is actually quite surprising. Moko, pretty good unit. I am not lying to you. Mothership Core is a good unit. But it looks like Stargate now up and done, and not going to be producing a damn thing for a few seconds, because supply block is not a thing you want. By the way, you remember we were talking about that Reaper earlier? About the possibility of eBay block and whether or not there'd be a Zealot. This is why we say that, because eBay blocks are super freaking annoying. This thing has most of the hit points of 829 HP, which is going to take a long time to burn through. Apparently Respawn saying this is the first time they've gone for Oracles in PvT. Oh, and the Reaper gets surrounded! GG, well played, get out. Oracle being warped in, and actually at this stage our Terran players should be absolutely fine about this, because it turns out that they saw the Stargate. I'm pretty certain they saw the Stargate. Asura, you saw the Stargate.
Is under attack.
Asura did not see the Stargate. Oh, snap. Snippety snap, and having two Oracles means that these worker line will die in roughly 1 second rather than 2. Actually, that's pretty damn brutal. If you can get two Oracles undetected into the Terran base, then not even 6 Marines will do the job. And at this stage, because the add-ons are coming down, there's not actually going to be enough Marines to kill this, I don't think. But we'll have to see the two Oracles making their way up there now, and the Marines are going to be in entirely the wrong place. Oh noes. Are Terran players in for a world of hurt if these Oracles go in? Where are they? Where are the Oracles? Oracles, go! Oracles, go! Go, Oracles. Yes, there we go. No! If the oracles had gone sooner, then this would not be happening. But it turns out they can probably still do a ton of damage anyway, because oracles. But if you'd gone in sooner, tisk tisk. That said, first time for everything. Therefore we cannot expect perfect execution, and shit, I'm not one to talk. I'm really bad at this game. So, oracles come in, the turret is up. Careful! You can still kill workers though, strangely enough. Kill the Marines! No! If you'd focus fired the Marines, they would have died, but never mind. Lessons to be learned for next time. And the Oracle there. Oracle can kill! Kill, Oracle, kill! And that's why it takes 6 Marines to kill 1 Oracle, which is absolutely ludicrous. Ooh. Asura now only a few workers ahead, and the Protoss base is up but not mining. There's a few too many workers on the main, by the way. Just by the by. Rebalance that a little bit. But otherwise, this is not bad. There's still bonuses to be had here. There's Oracle going for another poke and prod. A little bit of a snipe here can actually get some damage done on this end of the thing. And actually probably could kill off these workers that are preventing supply blockage. And that's a really good thing to be able to do if you can get it done and the Oracle just stops. Oh no. But chrono boosting on workers means that workers will be a thing now. Oh, and the Oracle's going in. It's going in! It's going to interrupt tech. Like that. And mining time is denied even by, you know, just being there. Actually, that is a fun thing I've seen done. A fun thing that I've seen done a couple of times, actually, is if you get a hallucinated Oracle, your opponent freaks out and then pulls all the things. And then you send in a hallucinated Oracle, and their opponent freaks out, and then realizes they're all hallucinations, and that's when you send the real one in. Warp gate's up, however, which means that our Protoss buddy is going to start powering on the units at some point in the not-too-distant future. That said, Terran production, pretty standard for 2 base, actually. We're just waiting on Starport. And at that point, that Terran army is going to start pushing out, and this is going to be tricky. The scan goes down, there's a lot of Stalkers, not a lot of Zealots. Zealots would be a good choice for tanking purposes. It'd be good to have that. The Starport's finished. Question is, what's happening to the Starport? While we're looking at the Protoss army, we can see it's swapping over. It's swapping! And third base coming down, which actually both players could probably do with having already, I think. And Terran's putting down a reasonable time, I think. Oh, it's not a best of 3. Respawn's APM, not huge, but it doesn't have to be. Well, you're not doing an awful lot. Terran, however, is trying to do a lot of stuff, actually, and I'm not 100% sure what the plan is. Blink up? No, blink is not up, so I'm not sure what the plan is here. Oh! Interrupt Stim! Stim is down. Stim is going to take another couple of minutes to happen. And the add-ons are super useful to burn down, but you then need to get away, get away, get away. Yes, that'll do. The add-on will burn regardless. Boom! Headshot. Which is kind of a strange thing to say, because technically speaking, I don't think those things have heads, but whatever. A couple of Marines go down, and this Void Ray is on super duper low health. Again, more Stalkers being morphed in. I'm not entirely certain why. I would like to see a couple of Zealots, just for the purpose of, you know, having Zealots. But, never mind. Carry on regardless. And a hallucinated Phoenix, just to check out what's going on in the Terran base. And for instance, what the army size is, which is actually quite sizable. If our Terran player was being smart, he will have realised that that didn't take as much damage as it normally would take to kill off a... Oh, incoming. And that's how fast bunkers die when Void Rays are there. Medevacs. Focus the Medevacs. Oh, lordy. Medevacs actually really would be a good target at this point because they do so much healing. It's so good to have them. But it looks like there might actually just be enough Stalkers to burn through all this stuff. Void Ray finally goes down. But at this stage, the Stalker power is just over 9,000. And it looks like a Terran player is going to lose a lot of his army, if not all of it, to this Stalker pressure. And at that point, the natural is basically forfeit. The A move is real. The workers need to be there. Oh, yep. The workers not actually being killed off, which I'm actually quite surprised at because it will make a juicy target. But if you can get on top of Terran's production, what the hell?